I'm not sorry too much. So we need to give an explainer. And analysis now, sometimes we fail to go to Italy. Any other day and Sanya, but you go straight to Italy. We'll go to Madrid, Barcelona, then straight Yaba English Premier League. Which on him say Lukaku representatives, our Rock Nation, Jay-Z company, sports management group. No, I'm not threatening some better more for Romelu Lukaku with respect to Nsema why in the last few days. Rich Lukaku has made it clear, say International Milan need the Enyadi Obeko. And Juventus no, but on Saturday we explained it thoroughly. The explanation is simple. The difference in wages Albania at Juventus different from Albania from International Milan, and that is why he's doing what he's doing. And Senior Dimasio Kayano, Lukaku any International Milan actually more for Chelsea doing, and Sanka Lukaku ko Chelsea, Kobam. Now go we starting the preseason near but because a suitable buyer hasn't been found for Lukaku, he is going to go to Cobham tomorrow. After say Chelsea team no able to free England, I US for their friend is a preseason camp in the US of A. Now, Rich, Niamani is sad. Ni say Chelsea bet me at Abrati Freno, bet me at Lukaku. So Juventus bet me at Lukaku. It is going to be after they possibly sell Abrati Freno Dusan Vlahovic. And I told you last week, say a deal of 37 millions. Plus 2.5 million add-ons, 37.5 plus 2.5 million add-ons, making it 40 million. Saying at Chelsea, it's a good structure for Chelsea. The only issue they say it is hinged on if so makes Maton Dusan Vlahovic to Paris Saint-Germain. Now, Rich, Luis Ocampos at Paris Saint-Germain is doing a very good job, and Ejumano Oyeno is based on getting players who are hungry enough to win. Inti say Mbappe Timitna, na se Neymar now. Now they have a very good striker in Dusan Vlahovic who is going to play through the middle. So in a very known formation of a Papa friend Luis Enrique. Time when Enrique El Barcelona. No. It was a regular 4-3-3 that you saw his Barcelona team play. But the difference in Luis Enrique, any Pep Guardiola, and they say Enrique is one of the most direct 4-3-3 players, 4-3-3 coaches. So coach or Pep 4-3-3 neighbor. But then very direct and play straight to the attacker now. That is it. And largely at Barcelona, it was hinged on the fact that time or by Nazavini and Iniesta were aging as midfielders. So once the ball goes through to the middle to Rakitic, it was quick to Suarez to win those balls. And that's exactly how he wants to replicate his gameplay at Paris Saint-Germain. If you get Dusan Vlahovic and you get Mbappe and Neymar, now you can be very direct to Dusan Vlahovic or Kylian Mbappe in terms of hold up play, then you can break down teams. Only say the Paris Saint-Germain, the French Ligue 1, any a lot of pace and power. If you can inject pace and power of Paris Saint-Germain team with a branch FN Dusan Vlahovic, then definitely you'll be able to get a result. So Juventus are looking at getting Dusan Vlahovic, and once they get him, automatic Lukaku to Juventus will be triggered. Now, wait, Italian Serie A, there is nothing like loyalty. Anytime in Lukaku, Italian Serie A, only my dear friend loyalty. Now, Zlatan Ibrahimovic, do you know play for International Milan and AC Milan?
Yeah.
It's in the same city.
And I want to switch in your problem.
Easy. I'm going several times. England now, Miss Man, because I'm a Chelsea Academy boy and I'm a qua, then there are issues from the Chelsea fans. In the Italian Serie A, they constantly move amongst themselves. Zlatan Ibrahimovic, a clear-cut example. You can speak of Pirlo. Pirlo play for Juventus. I want to play for AC Milan at some point in time. What seed of money are they? These are all players that are jump ship inside Italian Serie A. So they know how to do these things. There is nothing like royalty essentially our Italian Serie A. And Nanopa, you see International Milan for Akache Juventus says Romelu Lukaku amonfano. If you want to Lukaku, we are also going to take one Cuadrado on the free. I'm about for one Cuadrado to come and play a 3-back system. When you say Oka Cuadrado, and you are speaking about one of the best wing-back players of Italian Serie A, and one Cuadrado from Chelsea, Juventus, Air Coach to International Milan. And then the deal will be sealed for Cuadrado to move to International Milan. Juventus say, when they are done with the Lukaku purchaser, they want to go straight to Barcelona. Almost a certain dream. The Juventus dream made for was the last season. Juventus had a lot of issues in winning the Scudetto because some made for any one of the best. It was Adrian Rabiot and Locatelli, and then the main members of our midfield. No, they need a rebuild of that midfield. First of all, Omako Napoli Amakofa Christian Guentuli, who was the sporting director and led Napoli to win the Scudetto after 30 years. Now they believe in the squad building ability of Guentuli. I'm the Guentuli aba. Guentuli see the first job he's going to do is to call Barcelona. On himself once a Barcelona for some pay Orient Romeo. Romeo, although he's not the same midfielder as a branch friend of Frank Yannick Kessié. They want Kessié in that midfield, and the plan is simple. In getting Frank Yannick Kessié, they can play a much more balanced midfield three. In fifth year, is going to be Manuel Locatelli sitting in the deep line playmaking role. Then you have Adrian Rabiot, and then of course Kessié. And Adrian Rabiot, yes, our contract extension for Juventus. Up top here is going to be Frank Yannick Kessié and Locatelli. Which some midfield we are seriously balanced. So when you midfield of Locatelli, Frank Yannick Kessié, and your friend Adrian Rabiot. Then right in front of them, you get Vlahovic, or you get Romelu Lukaku in front of them. It gives us a very balanced midfield for Juventus. Juventus said this is what they want under Christian Guentuli. Ombeko Barcelona straight up to go and get Frank Yannick Kessié. Barca needs money. Say, Oshe, the pecking order of the Barcelona midfield now. Say Frankie de Jong was him in the Sergio Busquets role. Then you are going to get two attacking midfielders. There is Gundogan, there is Pedri, there is Gavi. Of course, somebody already remember the count to give them a lot of steel, any combativeness, any aggression will feel from. Some mobile games are very aggressive and feisty. Then Romeo comes in. It means that Frank Yannick Kessié may fall down the pecking order, and Juventus would want him in the Italian Serie A in that regard. Straight up to Germany, Rich. Nia in Kofo ready Sadio Mane no.
It's
not good. It's not good, honestly. It's not good. You see, when I speak about racism, especially in communities like Germany, foreign communities now, it's a systemic kind of racism. There is institutional racism. There is individualistic racism. It will be on one per black person. But in some European nations, racism is ingrained in their societies. Yes, you can go back and go and speak about the Holy War, Adolf Hitler more time. It's in there. They have issues with us. And if you're a black person and you go there and you fault, that's why you may be a victim of some of these things. And that is where Sadio Mane is. Yeah, you see, you better Osika Kessié. You expect to be deliver. Oba no be prior. When Tini said then deliver. Whilst he did not deliver, there is a German who is also a black German, on in Africa, who is Leroy Sané, but in place for the German shaft. If you go into a brawl with him, that's a Udi for. And of course, who take conversation now? Everybody that heard the story knows that Sadio Mane did for so Coco Tone inside the ball, Leroy Sané. Then you become.
But Sabi even a trick guy.
Yes,
because Sadio Mane and Fiti Precupano Tone is a ball. Leroy Sané.
But it was assassin.
So, no, Sadio Mane is Leroy Sané did not. To the sense also the Dini family was a Nema Muse. I mean, so be a person who pensi Sebiano. First of all, Ubu Leroy Sané, oh yeah, dance on a branch in Tunisia. And I agree with you. Me come on first day Sadio Mane situation in first. Too bad. And since on Leroy Sané a constant to Quano. I don't know some tone. I ran to say, no, Mudia me fighting me position. I'm saying, Yankas ever torn. Tuan ever torn. Why?
But Sadio will stay. Unim, Mitier Thomas Tuchel and ne almost start your pre-season, you know. Now, interview, Kaka. In that interview, he spoke extensively about Sadio Mane. And he made it clear. Say Sadio so beside son of fighting for the position. And he as a manager there, he doesn't have any issues with that. He doesn't have any qualms. Sadio will stay and fight. But essentially, there are things to be done. I think that Sadio Mane should just prove his worth our team. So to meet now, and he gets game time, no prove so a good player. Definitely he's going to get a lot from Thomas Tuchel in that regard. But the Germans should be very careful in how they manage a lot of these African talents. German Bundesliga, and especially in the case of Sadio Mane or Honey. Now, the Germans will get Harry Kane.
From Torium.
Yes, they'll get him. So I'm bidding and getting. And just almost climbing. I'm say Daniel Levy will break at some point in time. Daniel Levy has made it clear to Harry Kane, say, he does not sign a contract extension, and that's what better, and that's what Beko. Once I can 1 year on the contract, so he needs to cash out from him. Me, in my own Mbappe, in my own analysis, I'm beginning to believe that with a fee around 120, 150 million pounds, you know, Abrante friend Harry Kane may leave. And over the weekend, former Bayern friend is a legend. I mean, Bayern legend, Oli Hoeneß, about mechanic clear. Says Harry Kane keep it to the word that they have with him. He is going to join them.
Okay.
It means that the tapping from Thomas Tuchel to go to London and speak to Harry Kane, no, he came with good results. Harry Kane has given them the award. They said, Opeso Obama by mission. And if he goes to play there, I catch you the last time. I don't know of any deal this summer that will benefit both parties more. Saying as Harry Kane do will benefit or no, any team a friend by mission. Harry Kane needs trophies. I know say the German Bundesliga AFS one that's a short for Harry Kane. But apart from the German Bundesliga, who would want to win the Champions League? Who else than a manager that like Thomas Tuchel, who has experience in winning the Champions League with Chelsea? See, I can knock out football. Thomas Tuchel is one of the best. And if he gets a very good striker who is good in hold up, dropping into the middle zones, come and hold up play, and then bring other players into play. So, if you're linking up play in just one touch and one passes, Harry Kane is the man to get. He is set to give Bayern goals. Bayern is set to give him trophies. Yes, in the Champions League, it's going to prove a little bit Herculean, but definitely you can believe that once Okwako joins our Bayern team, no, Miriam Maka, apart from Harry Kane joining that team, the only changes they have to make, and they say they need to find a suitable partner for Kimmich in the middle of the park. I don't think Goretzka is our guy. No. They need to find somebody. I need to know Declan Rice. No. If you don't get Rice, there are other options. Maybe you can pay big money for other young players like Zubimendi to come and partner Kimmich to get a job done. The Harry Kane, we expect this to be movie for team. Your friend Torian Mospe. All those who are joining any more Air Cup preseason there. It's been 9 years that Madrid posted this video. 9 years of midfield masterclass. Midfield, proper midfield schooling, midfield football, German maestro, but really found his kinship with Spain. Toni Kroos, 9 years in your assignment in Real Madrid. And Real Madrid in the year, you will join me for us to pay tributes to one of the greats in terms of the middle of the park. Toni Kroos, more time all. The midfield role was just number 6, number 8, number 10. Number ball. With time, the game has evolved. It is not just about positions again. It's about roles and what you give to the team. If you want a midfielder who has gone through the schooling of how to really play as a top midfielder from his days at Bayern and even at Real Madrid, then Toni Kroos is the man. Rich, say, when Toni Kroos was coming to the end of his contract at Bayern, Pep Guardiola was the manager at the time. He had gone to the Bayern hierarchy to go and ask them, say, Osha, the importance for the team was through. In the contract extension, that contract extension, almost is being count. At the time, Germany phone catch and say no, they will not give him any money. They don't see him to be that important. Lam was an important player in that team. They never saw him to be important. Elhana wa winning Florentino Perez. I don't know if it was Jesus Perez when I catch and say, you know what, go and tap that Toni Kroos boy because he's very good. Straight to team my friend Real Madrid. And like they say it, the rest is history. The ball striking ability of a midfielder, the progressive carries of a midfielder, press resistant ability of a midfielder, pass selection. I mean, Cripps and he's there. Nobody has any argument when it comes to Toni Kroos and how good he is for team my friend Real Madrid. We're signing another contract extension for Madrid, but this is how good he has been over the years for Madrid, and it's a good one. You see, when you speak about how good Toni Kroos is, you need to speak about how exceptional Madrid have been in terms of replacing of Abrante friend Toni Kroos. Oman chairman now another young talent. Just in the middle of the heat, they've gone to look for NHYIRA. They've gotten Eduard Camavinga. They've gotten Jude Bellingham and Federico Valverde. These are midfielders. Almost answered Ada Gula Akaho, who is going to be an outside number 10. These are midfielders that definitely have what it takes to carry on the legacy of Kroos and Modric. Now, one was Jude Bellingham. The legendary Pintus. And Jude Bellingham mobile preseason. Or the man for training, mama. In Jude's latest interview, say Pintus loves to kill us. And the physical shape or no firm in the beginning of every season. Pintus has proven to one of the best, and that's exactly what he's doing. Ancelotti knows to say this possibly is going to be his last season. Club football, and maybe even at Real Madrid, he needs to get everything right, and he needs the physicality. My catcher said for Ancelotti, it's about the physicality. And midfield, that's average of an age of about 22 years in the year. It's set for a lot of good things to come. Saturday, we asked Ayala this question. He gave us a very good explainer about it. Why Barcelona want a brand friend Romeo, and it is simple. They want steal, they want aggression, they want combativeness. Oh, in FIFA, me catch your last season say. One of the biggest issues I had with Zabi's team.
Science kasam.
Say, omunis ko anko fa correct.
Ana mo pe kemich.
Omunis ka.
Ana mo sit kana ban for ne bo for kemich no munya.
Inti asema ka me ba be cancel so dey say. What's the report been in am? You say by Barca for some ko fa Bernardo Silva.
Oh, say no the Bernardo Silva na express interest in playing for Barcelona.
Na Barca 80 million on wa ko fa him for that ko fa Bernardo. Say Bernardo cancel be ba. Ono be turn ho out of the contract na.
Ebia.
Because Barcelona is got 7 years. It's very much near the idea number 5.
Kids will be on Kylian Mbappe na Ayala and Somra.
Mbappe,
stop no.
Obe good PSG team no. So
no, but almost so many go no. Because before I made meeting or China no. And I saw Kalafi Guinness say. Only said they are granted the meeting as over catch on sign beam. I understand the contract no. So I understand there. Or no catchers okay. He say we are ready to say you.
Yeah.
And training councils or call but catch a place and say Aqua we kill and Mbappe on game beam. My money in your training.
My problem
with a team you are better beton do
my problem is rich. They be I mean what you to say in the sale of players and in the purchase of players no. It's about supply and the demand. Is there demand now on the market? They be how can one say
no, ebia for all you know no. Ebia for all you know no. So Branton will be an Mr. Real Madrid no possible. Yeah. Which in Musa Madrid the BS Casam no munya ready. Yeah. And the clubs now Omunina Pekilian Bab also be attack. She said at the end of open. Safede Paris Saint-Germain say club be ready piano. Come on board near no transfer. I hope the clubs in the BR
for killing him.
Oh yes.
You see
Liverpool for instance on the call.
Rich, apart from that, no, that is the purchasing fee of Kylian Mbappe.
Yeah.
This also quickly remind our listeners say there is the conversation about wages. Is there a club in the world apart from Madrid, apart from Manchester United, and the Paris Saint-Germain that can take on the wages of Kylian Mbappe? These are the questions. Rich, Mamima Chelsea.
I'm a guardian. Man says Chelsea must open. Muso Hana. Mumran Trust. Our Thomas or Thomas. We are student, Mr. Kofi Thomas. Why? And a Monday. You are quitted. Why? You wait. We are sitting now with table so question there US, UK, Canada, and for Australia this September. That's why Excel Plus Education 7 countries Saudi Bra. I know I'm on charge you a free and I advise from the mount. Ebia, I invest with Ebia and can open invest viewer. Let's say I invest over Aberdeen. So I'm a country okay. As of course I was so and I didn't have so question about Ebia invest with MWOW into Fasa invest with. So advice in the man. Be sure Nebia wow when you invest in that. Name open professional guidance. The buyer for a submission of visa application, and also a idea Excel Plus Education or many come pa at the amount. No, yeah, Pesuku the amount. Now so a question de our bruchly. And then Excel Plus Education, also a encline. Yana money is 0246 725909. Kumase 0243 334894. Namnomo any come Pimsan TV job training no. My catch was a near doing 16 and a Pimsan TV. I job training and so at the Emma was said the Sito Pano, Azuma Blue said the Sieno, Sharjel, bodybuilder, mosquito core, body cream, fresh yogurt, alata semina, and a soft drink, Ninano, a dear Jumedi, almost so a bit me at Shoma Catch say, a bread says a one cassa, Utimian Sano Juma and Kobani said the piano, Oko down will be Ansan when you sika. and so at the ato ayobotum and how do you aduma crowd betu akakusemi and there be a catch say the multiple streams of income on waja no waja na say bia aye kama and so at the amount so ba 20 fee no echo for 500 cities and after 50 cities for registration that's 550 no to at the akakusemi niam dunsia onso betumi at the abo ayobra 28th and then 29th of this month and a jumadi no baso Kumase Cultural Center. Number near 0244 718 557. Number any enkomo. Nyame aya duma said the KFC. Ebnada biano a KFC chicken day. Na yataka se weekend bed and started from Friday. It is a chinano. Tuesday KFC chicken day no a bed da started from Monday. And Odia Bobo Sikana no tour 65 cities pet. Now they are kwaje and Kokoba Akumaku, a num, will be on Niji Akukon dia. Racho a KFC chicken day, not just Chinano, wants to me at the Ode, a coffee and a bibia, I come at the amount. Your number near 0551 711 711, baby Obiano, KFC, Edward Gianni, and now a Kokono, and so at the baby. Dr. Lawson, some canto say, Yadia to say, a year, gono syphilis and a how about white a hour. O kote a Lawson Locke that was to me anonym Lawson Locke Okotobia Oba ne ufichi coming in bit me ayen kama and so at me at the amount and a bema bia to me mojuma won pemino also koto a Lawson delay man capsules and the obey delay so bema de delay mpem ama yen so ntimi mu abaso and after the a Lawson herbal mesha adiaba and here for typhoid fever join these menstrual problems and after cocoa diabetes stroke nina no bia ebetimi aboawo the virgin doctor drono make us say e would just okay and G apidank missy herbal for demens ona no de bia kugu a eyadupa ento so numbi na ebetimi aboawo ye pa 0242 133 577 Talkstar Enterprise de ba ni POP a ono bia de ni kire POP fiber plaster board POP cement ona do ni HM na fe agric atramade heya on ben Talkstar Hotel no wetimi enom nso edi nkomo no edi atoso entu ye fiera ana contractor ana wutie adwuma de yam sew o POP ho niam bia monko Talkstar Enterprise enkran yana mane 0244 187 637 and a command says 0241 039 288 Namnomo and so any encomo Ghana Health Peters woman at the Ghanaman capsules no ediaba low libido a 2 year male vitality Bema Hoban Tentama ebejai Sanso and a wintrimos more than intimate coma and also onoma a bit me abwa yepa and for general well-being Tinumbi as I immune booster a baby stew immune system no ama yade nkitinkiti ha unano ninina enso ebetimi ajai owuram our leading pharmacy and have a drug source ahodo na also pe Ghanaman capsules ni bi now so etimi anoma na Ghana Health Therapeutics amna de aba edwaso 0244 727028 anopay omunano ana asasina yade the Monday edition of Insurance Passports at the Abraham 1048 Bismarck Oshubempayala. Good morning.
Good morning.
Bibia boko de.
Nyankopo adom bibia boko.
Enkwe na yeni nkomo kakra ye wi ye okotokonsem ha. Kotokonsem because nyame adom chena meeting abekoso mentionti. Enkom ne nemra na ye di kotokomo no.
My starting film captain.
Captain.
I am a quiet. Isi Mamimbusa won in Manchester United 14 way. Since Eric Ten Hag by Man U, Rich, how many decisions and what take care when you're wrong? And also, or any part, until there and for so on, in any part, you make mistakes sometimes. But at least, since Eric Ten Hag about Manchester United, about 90% of decisions are what taken in terms of the Manchester United team or person or building. It has always ended up saying he's almost always right with the decisions. He took a decision on Cristiano Ronaldo, and it turns out say the decision on Cristiano Ronaldo was right. he has taken decisions on a lot of things since Obama Manchester United. Majority of the time, it has proven right, say, Oriano has taken the right decision. Now you see, Abian and Kofo referee, Rich, 2 seasons in here, and Maguire was sound. 2 seasons in here. And even before Eric Ten Hag Babano, now the commentary around Maguire, Nanya Papa. Now so no Mekai July last year. Eric Ten Hag ba for front. Mubeko preseason na. Just as Mauricio Pochettino ba Chelsea the first outdoor interview and some for Busano about the captaincy of Chelsea no. Eric Ten Hag ba he was asked because Saturday night Ten Hag ba no. Na Maguire abo 1 terrible season for club FM Manchester United. Minim say who Manchester United ni ubekaya. When Ten Hag was asked about say Obekoswaye Harry Maguire captain last year, ana afena na wabano. Asema no kan. I see Maguire will still remain the captain of Manchester United, and that owo ebuo mapa ene ma brantia. 1 year ni. Now Maguire is telling us on the coach here, I'm a abonamanie. What do you make of it? It means say Eric Ten Hag better war Maguire no. He gave you the maximum respect. Say Koswana ye wadwuma our Manchester United. Name no me show. The obeye no and the bema decide going forward. Now obi o Manchester United ni bia kan kire me say Eric Ten Hag on Maguire ending year na. He had given you the opportunity. Prove yourself to me. And let me see whether me come anymore. Me koswa the why I'm a captain going forward. And now me can say already Manchester Evening News almost say Harry Maguire wa performer baba the sit in terms of the order of centre backs of Manchester United.
Against Sevilla, home and away. I'm over the more you know.
Now you see
he played Maguire.
How can you be the captain of the team when semi ranking centre backs maybe a obona on our tosu in Sia? How? Last season, Harry Maguire able 16 games for Manchester United. 8 of them were in the cup. You are not part of the team. You are not integral to the team. And it is only coach Siano can say, look, I gave you 1 whole year. But the way no mercy Cornelia, we will need our captain on the pitch. Always playing, first team player, very influential. You are not close to the first team. Say yes, I'm not football. See, and one thing I love about I'm not fully the room and handle football. Look, you don't really hear from official mouth say player be a surplus to requirements because of market value. Say yes, Rich catch me. Sanka Harry Maguire obo kotoko has arase bibia. And kasame ke declare the surplus to requirement da. Ama why you play as a mura mo fan nko. And because he terminating the contract. But as of today, when we say Harry Maguire, I can 2 years left on a Manchester contract. Manchester still move value 50 million because of Sika Omode turning. And because of that market value, and they say you see yes careful rent any muntino. Omo can that so a surplus to requirement. Name omo set team no. A branch influence kwa na ekofo. I just captain somebody free in somewhere. Also we are disappointed after the discussion and the same baby. Look,
I think no your captain and watching. But any deputy.
Deputy saying.
So when the deputy and the second deputy. So when you know the general captain. So they ask someone to be. Where the imagine crama man we.
You see, it is not or not to tell Ten Hag why and on the captain with team. Need there is to play football. And Ombusan was saying in the last 2 seasons, the Manchester invested in him. Any GDR or whatever Tony feel Leicester City no. Ni more than what saying. I'm not being hard on him.
Okay.
But I think say Eric Ten Hag had treated Maguire the best way any coach ever to me treaty Abranti FN Harry Maguire. Now, only 30 years. Now only 30 years. Now you bought the whole season. 4 competitions. All starting only 16 games. 8 of them you're kappa. Look, by your performance. You are just going down the drain, pushing yourself out of the team, and in the dynamics. And we can't have a captain or a periphery to the main course of the team. Into me, I think say our friend Eric Ten Hag has dealt very, very well with Harry Maguire. He can be disappointed, but any disappointment they run Manchester United.
Well, as a woman, I say, or no, no, say, you are getting everything wrong. Ten Hag does not respect players. He only pretends to respect them. Look at what he said about Ronaldo. He's too arrogant. That is the truth.
You see, I am sorry to tell him he is speaking out of emotions.
Okay. Maybe a Ronaldo fan.
I don't want to even go there.
Right.
But I'm saying, say, Ten Hag ever told Maguire as the captain. Ekosumani and the captain. And now I know can say Maguire sit in the pecking order. Na say Eric Ten Hag. Coach being a person the captain. Far from the first team and in the plans. Coach Beya. Because your captain is a leader on the pitch. Now the captain they be on the camp. Your friend camp cry and friend. How can that player be your captain? A captain who is not part of the team. He is not leading by inspiration. He is not leading by performance. Come on. You don't give Eric Ten Hag the benefit of the doubt. He has never disrespected Abante Fene Harry Maguire. Indeed, Yente that from Maguire say, oh, or say Eric Ten Hag and in any Komobia and watching you as a captain. Or say he called him to have a communication with him. That is respect. And
an explanation why.
Exactly.
Or the captain.
Oh, now, or say, Harry Maguire say, after discussions with the manager today, he has informed me he is changing captain. He outlined his reasons. What mommy the reasons why or see what changing? Respect me now pay. Which other respect? And a coach every team the player. So Obeshiano na Obekani intention achiano. Now we're explaining the reasons why or they are sad decisions, you know, Emma Brent. And it's for me. I think say Harry Maguire now 7 Ahayana yedi eba ABC. I think say Klaus Bebre see omo interested. West Ham, other English.
But Chelsea in Kobunya and Kenya Bado. Chelsea in Yamagua or Machiwa.
And the only crop ever disarm common.
I'm running no maintenance.
And Che.
I thought you could be to a jam of no mafa.
It was obvious last season. Now, Masha and I am a best player. And see, many ages are news with home. Say, I have a marriage agreement in principles with Rashford over a new 5-year deal. Look, Rashford, Manchester United and saying but or not as an individual player, the performance was strong. Last season, was 30 goals in all competitions. Emma Manchester United, Paris Saint-Germain, and other clubs are interested in him. He is one player Manchester need to lock down, and I think say they are in course on which me I lock it down. Abanti FN Marcus Rashford. Say they only 2 Jano. Onana Eba. HSA Eric Ten Hag is getting the goalkeeper. Has already gotten in the midfielder in Mason Mount, a kind of striker. And after locking down Rashford, no, the moment that Manchester United ever on value Onana, no, you have to say then they will go full blown to Atlanta and make sure say Omobetimi are concluded on the subject of a striker with Rasmus Højlund as our main target. Atlanta Bono Mobile Manchester United, who say I was 100 million there, I was but they will try with John Martin as the leader of Manchester contingent, you know, to make sure so me I reach a compromise price. Manchester Iron Magnet say me LTR. It is only when Manchester will say Omuntimi sign a brand away because of Atlanta Bono. And Omubeto many other strikers are or listeners. So that is the update. A free club, your friend Manchester United Eba. Rich. Ra Oli Honest. I'm a hurricane. A discussion I complicated. Asemna is see Saturday no. For me, it has made the complication of Hurricane transfer no to Bayern. Ole Honest and the honorary president for club FN Bayern Munich. Now Bayern a training grounds and Ole Honest call her. And I'm some trouble there for ya. Ekubusa ori and say. Na Hurricane person na mo person. Say and echo. And Ole Honest edit to abontin say oh. Say Marty Tibi wa abontin say. Ye feel where your club nim say since Robert Lewandowski call you no. Ye ntimi replacing ye and ama Bayern team ni ko from kakra. That is the reason why ye per striker in the caliber of Robert Lewandowski and a ye per Hurricane. Now in BB say Hurricane signals now or the amayen tama ye ne chichim komono. Say anything to go by any me wo gidie pa say ye benya Hurricane na ye nye the transfer window we kra na. So Hurricane be a free agent next season obeba be bo e di ama Bayern. Rich honorary president wan kasa yie. Enye information nyina ene de ba abontin. Oni mieti amekasa. Already o CEO in Christian dressing after playing Aqua London. Aqua share Daniel Levy. Any ne didi na bon komo because manya hint say Daniel Levy am pekwanya mo fa so a mo fa club na chi any omu play omu ne work contract etihwe nkomo no. That is number 1. Mo chichi mo kwaya o CEO ne ko chichi nkomo no. One fa any official offer bi anko table no so. Though rumors about say mo the 2 offers 70 koye with add-ons by Tottenham so mo nhwe mo the 80 akọ with add-ons omo so mo nhwe. Now for the honorary president to come and say if he keeps his word then we will get him. Which word is he talking about? Minimpa say obeso you intelligent about Hurricane. Rich, you just don't need to show him say oh you interested this season. But okay, Saturday, you the Hurricane in common. The last question I ask you and say Hurricane at Tottenham Hotspur. Now a boss season ya, ya. Now be a free agent. A club by now give say uncle. And all the clubs around Hurricane, we want to sell their project to him. Say look, said Daniel Levy na so ding. Now say kiane ki osi all my own free club ni munkwa. Yeni mu Hurricane say. Oh, true and true North London boy. Oh, Tottenham Hotspur. You will not create any chaos situation. Say if that be the situation, both season we are choose us, and that is what Ore friend Ole Honest and Koma Odino no. Now you see, me so say Obi tie no Bavaria. Oni me nyadwe no so beka say wayala. Look at the other side too. Ole Honest akasa same way. And that is to put more pressure on Daniel Levy. Pressure bear. Or can't Daniel Levy say, hey, Abranti and Woody won't come on. See a mouse can say also 1 year. Abranti getting a casa actually. Why is coming now? Obe bo the last season every year and obe buy her. And two part discount is here. Minya value be free Abranti and Hurricane. No, Rich. Just as Ole Honest any Bayern from common air na. Then the French media so about say, oh, Omatio Ole Honest and some now okano. But he should be ready because Omati will inside say Paris Saint-Germain prepare a bid for Hurricane. Our model commander Daniel Levy. Now Rich, the moment Paris Saint-Germain will come into the picture, it becomes a different ball game altogether. 1, they can pay money more than Bayern. 2, so Hurricane be free agent. Let's say all pay baby in the natural. Let's say all pay project then one kwa join here. Rich, then it comes to okay. So we buy a club and I say Kasa na bet me their mommy because that time you uncha transfer fee. There is no way Bayern able to match the kind of salary of Paris Saint-Germain enter into the bidding war for Abranti and Hurricane or the Bemomo. Oh yeah, no free war. Bayern, Paris Saint-Germain, they should know in their head, say, Hurricane, say on your good project or EPL anymore, he will want to stay in the EPL than to go abroad and play. He wants to be the highest all-time top scorer in the Premier League. Because snack up so better Alan Shearer and also and on your English captain for the national team, he will want to stay in their league. And to reach, so any club now who are abroad now per Hurricane. So far what to say about an on the word. A lot of things can change. And for me, only one is a some now about you know. For a typical Bavarian, I would say, Makati Mone, Nana Pemu, any Zigamodie. They would think so. Our president was putting pressure on Daniel Levy. Say, Discano, 1 year, Abrantan Baba, who free, when obey free. But I'm saying, say, Saharikin be free this year. I would up a fast baby in Sonka. You will see BT, Sky, all the English tabloids telling their English captains, say, stay in the Premier League. Go to Manchester, go to Chelsea. Go to club or meet me a mouth, Lawrence, and over Champions League. Even discussing of him, so Uncle Arsenal crowd will come up. They will want their captain to stay or league him. Now, Tottenham call Australia. Send them a catch on Saturday, no. Now, I'm call Australia, no, Daniel Levy call training girl. So, means one who's a video here. Harry Kinney, ye training, I know who Daniel Levy. No, no, coach, chairman, Aquaba. And away in any training. No more coso with our brand friend Hurricane, and they are in Australia, fully concentrated with Angie Portugal glue. Now, more training. Say, I'm bet me over there next season. Edebeba. My last words and on Hurricane, and I say, I love the way all carrying himself. No, he's not trying to create any problem. He's not trying to create any problem. No, kusa in our rich. And when the team and the upper every club in the hall. We thought it was that media attraction. Yepen. Marriage is gaining grounds. Second walk up a free city. Echo Bayern Munich. I must say quite a Sky Germany equity figures. Say Bayern starting Man City Edin home command. Bayern ayo majo and say oh omukuta 15 million met me enya abrantia ye fene Kawoka. But City a counter move on Kawoka. City for you see Pep Guardiola or ye interesting character. City for na see okay. Say Bayern epe Kawoka dia almost per Benjamin Pavard. Benjamin Pavard can do 2 years. Bayern in person belus, you know. Simply because they've lost Lucas Hernandez. Omo so mo de Kim Eba. But Kim Upamecano and Abanti friend Matthias Delite. Rich, say who Abanti friend Benjamin Pavard o team wa born in the Bundesliga che. And Bayern. Otimibo 2, Otimibo 4. Osai experience with Bayern team no into our familiar already within the setup. But Benjamin Pavard so say on who the future club a friend of Bayern Munich. And say, what can see on the future of Man City? Even though Man City penal. Pavard see on the future of Bayern Munich, even though Bayern the penal. Pep Guardiola say no problem. Mubeti ni abana money abedi come on Kawoka. Yebeti with number. Bayern so ya Pavard a friend Benjamin Pavard. So we cross carpets na a whole different style woman no. Yetimi ene mashe and that is the air coso ewo. There's big fire ewo Paris ene. Ura Paris could my attention no e famanim. Rich and say cause attention e Paris. You know who we are talking about. Abrantia the friend Kylian Mbappe. We did the holidays there we akọ Miami, akọ Cameroon, akọ ni Nigeria. Rich and Monday ya 17th and Abrantia friend Kylian Mbappe eco training for the first time. Some of the way Paris Saint-Germain training grounds. We call that. We are upgrade no. Kylian Mbappe fan in NC Hoda. And the first time Kylian Mbappe in the 9 ekwa see the new training grounds of Paris. Now Rich, it is different when in some but you are away from the club. Now in common cost it is different. And it's a different say after the over say for instance me pekotoko player be deny example yen fa ne say agadas na yes na ensem wo agadas wo kotoko o se obekọ kotoko se e ma ne nko iso san contestation na se me ya ye wo break agadas e bia be hunu na o ye training kitinkiti bia ma compact atonsi no obobo ni sa no ma no se na ya kase kotoko resume training na agadas e ma no 1 week extension se on gine the day back so oba da kwaja ate no you could clearly see say so osiwa the yakafa no woni mpanyimfo mu ho nyina now he's coming to face them face to face. It becomes a different ball game altogether. Since I went to a killing about pedin letter no call, Rich, the following week and or call national team camp. As I'm talking for Busan, so yes, what you letter be a consider letter in explanation. Yeah, or more letter come on, what is in the letter. Fast forward, they now Paris Saint-Germain, Elveli, Ore Feno, Luis Enrique, no. Then the president of the club, Nasser Khalifa, own statement, you know, your position here clear, and he doesn't want to repeat himself all the time. Omu position, they say, it is either Kylian Mbappe, Everton club nim. Now I say contract extension, and also Mbetono. As a for be any hobium, Beka. Now, Rich, president the cancer same way, no. I will say Omuma Kylian Mbappe, July 31st. He should tell them Omu ni decision whether or stay to extend and I say Omu Entono Emanenko.
And then say July 17th.
Now Kylian Mbappe back training.
Okay.
Or Baba be training training ground so. Obia stance Eda Sukutano. Obia Kutani diam din obia nyem. Aban tell you me say me boss season na eba no. Me extend it na me ko. Paris Saint-Germain say Dabi Kylian Mbappe Osumbu mayen dodo unim sika ya to bumu say nya o ma unko free 0 in our account. Who will do that? And it's all extended there ya be mo wako now. Rich ma me ka sem we e bia won da unim dey ase Paris for ne pa. They think said they had a gentleman agreement with Kylian Mbappe to allow him to go after Olympics 2024. Inti ya know what I say, ya extend the contract na ya extend no. We want to paint the picture to Abonte so for say when you just want to for a long time. But you nimun koma anyway they say oh bo club na mayen. Ubebo Paris Saint-Germain no. Na France you host 2024 Olympics. You will be part of the French team. As the face of the French team coming from a Paris club, Paris Saint-Germain. Ubo Olympic Games new year. Because Obia him say no contract no any long term niti. People would then pay with money. So who per who Kylian Mbappe. Na ketimi aton abode. E bi kwa 300 million. You breaking world record. Na ka hoko. Later now what trouble no has reduced your value. Now what is saying for Bebreka say people who are close to Paris Saint-Germain can't tell some job for say Paris Saint-Germain nim. Na o ma Kylian Mbappe ko free Rich. I guess say be omo ton omo players be free club nim and sana omo yesika to make sure say financial fair play entimi MBT omo enti e na abente ni be si training guys so say kim e ko ni Rich ye wo assemble ni po news some stories na say there. Okay, my last one. Yes, some few updates on Club IFN, the Chelsea Football Club. Rich, Chelsea, the Abante FN, Angelo Gabriel Aba. I think that I will Onimbo bought too much. I know correct Onimbo pa. Now say Oko Santosa. Baby, Abante FN name a free buyer. So na Angelo Gabriel ebonebo na for omo nim no e na me no ka say o da so ye 18 years onyane debut for Club FN Santos only 15 years 308 days and now wadi me only problem ne say Rich if you read from Chelsea official website wa almost say Abante ni nya ne debut no. He was the youngest Aonyani debut in the Brazilian league.
The youngest.
Akrapa. Onyani open the first time in Brazil league in the history of Brazil league no. But say Oko Santos was also a website wa. Almost you Abante ni debut against Fluminense no. Now he is the second youngest behind Abranti FN Philip Coutinho, Brazil League. But young father say he is one of the youngest players. Any Brazilian team, I'm on the first team play. Now, Rich, so what the only 18 years. Now about almost 139 games. I'm Santos, just so special. Or you left-footed. Nina Bunkum the Bobo. And or the ball as number 7. And see, Ube who for Yina Mitano. Obi or left about 7. Instead of the ball to the Nabunkum Sina or Katiba. Any messy for 4. And who ask them and a year came. Now, Rich. You see, Abia not in praying. Chelsea project in take shape ye. And Sinkofonia to the Bolimo and Swadi no. It will only take time for people to realize what Chelsea is building. So what shall Rich? So any for you be able free Chelsea training comes up baby. Majority of the players are young players. Sisi Aminoka say Chelsea were Andre Santos and a 20 player from Brazil. And no ya and a Chelsea SNA Abanti way or your tactical board so you find Diago Merera. You won our Belgium but of Portugal. Chelsea signing from Benfica team B and Omadinaba and also joining it. And Chelsea are having a lot of youngsters. Our team and the latest they've added Abanti fan Angelo Gabriel. Now I went to Santos for YouTube page. There is this nice video. Now I don't see how much differ brands here than one. For Brazil or more Santos for or more technical director way and paying for money about na Juma. They've watched him up and close with the talent. I don't see how much differ brands here no. Or Muji research Chelsea out of a very very good player. The future is bright for the 18-year-old no. Now I didn't be the same future Chelsea ba. That's a horse and order Fulham discover. Chelsea and J. What is the background story, Rich? Quickly. What was that? Marco Silva or your coach Bia of a young talents. Now we're losing wingers, Rich. We're losing Abantiwe. You find a Mano Solomon. And now Tottenham or your winger. And what ton Abanti FN one ton Nekens Cabano. Also contractor who as a winger. Omejai Amaneko. Now Anopeya Eba say William. Na Osio Hoko. Because Sikano or Perfect full and for not full and for some for man. But say was starting AU10. And Silva and Lucy Wingers. And also or Pabanti FN or Sen Odoy. Our Kobo last season on loan. Emma Bayan Leverkusen. Sikano Medeba first, Rich Chelsea for the season. Omunje for Abanti FN or Sen Odoy. Nottingham Forest. Team FN AC Milan Munina interested in Abanti FN Kalim Hossein Odoy. The last one the fresh information Mweska said home our club FN Chelsea. You see any Ochina. Chelsea SA Brighton Phobium on Mweska said Rich. Now this time around, you see Chelsea a fixed price of 70 million. Now, you know how much I'm going to call in the add-ons, whether 20, 25, or Kabuma.
Obiso up 100. Okay, so the 70. Yes, 85 you cry, don't consider.
It's a negotiation, Rich.
Oh, and you could be 100.
It's 100, no. And only at the air from a bunting. Yes, Chelsea the 70, 70 fix.
Okay.
What if they say, 70 plus 20 add-ons? That is 90. Maybe add-ons, no. Maybe a 4.
Okay.
I'm not telling you about 15 appearances. Maybe all the Chelsea qualify for Champions League. Those things, maybe out of the 20, no. They move very 15 years. At least they're betting himself. You're telling man, next season, you're 15. Okay, 70, no. You're 15, 71. And you're 85. Rich. Say Tony Bloom, Moko Fabranti way. Now in 1 year pay. So move around 85 million pounds from him. And they will be and our brand year. We will not go through the statistics because we've already mentioned that. Yeah, when you move for Chelsea fans, Ebia Ochina and as Ochina, we can give them something concrete in terms of information. But you see, Chelsea form Kutamu 70 fix plus add-ons be amun to D. Some more the Quacopa Bantia Fenum was considered rich. I am farmer on this evening.
Yem fence only Brana.